There we go. There's one. Tail walking to me. That is awesome. This is a place I've wanted to go for over 20 years. We're right by the water. Look at the marbling on that bad boy. Look at that. Look at that. The music you hear on my videos is actually me. Yeah, here we are. There we go. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. Man, oh man. Okay, I'm excited. I drove so far. And this is a place I've wanted to go for over 20 years. I started thinking about this more than 20 years ago. I've never been to this area in general. So it's really exciting to be out here, first of all. I have thought about this place because it's pretty much the only body of water around for a very long time. It's trout fishing way out here in the middle of nowhere. Now, let's first take a look. Got a neat little campsite here. Got a little grove of scrub oak and some junipers and one good-sized ponderosa. Now, how about that fire pit? It needs a little work, but it won't take long and it'll be ready to burn again. Got some dead wood. I've got plenty of dead wood out there and behind me and all throughout this area. So dead wood's not going to be a problem. I'm about to set up my tent right here. So you can see I've brushed out an area. The good news is we're right by the water. We're right by the water. Now, I say water. Take a look at this. That's what I just drove a long time for. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now, there are fish in there. I've only talked to one person, well, maybe two people who have ever fished it. One was a DWR biologist, and they were surprised I even knew about it. The other person I talked to about it is our buddy Trout Howler. He's been here, so I didn't know that until just last week. So I was planning to do this anyway. They used to stock rainbows and tigers, but the rainbows they used to stock as catchables, I believe, in the 9-inch area. But the tigers they stock at fingerling size. And it is a spring-fed little reservoir, little basin. Ha! And I got the place to myself. That is so cool. I figured I'd have the place to myself. I really did. But wow, what a tiny little body of water. I'm gonna fish it anyway. It's a little bigger at full pool. Like the water goes right up to the bottom of that road right there and cuts across. But yeah, I wouldn't imagine it stays full very long. The rise forms I've seen are pretty small. I could have just driven all the way out here to catch a bunch of tiny fish. If that's the case, that's the case. You know what? Scratching that itch, coming out and doing it. So here I am. I do need to set up my tent, so I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get this going. It's probably going to be pretty chilly tonight. It's not exactly warm right now, and I'm up in the mountains, even though it's really scrubby and deserty looking. I'm still up in the mountains, and mountains get cold. In fact, the nearest desert town is supposed to get down in the 30s tonight, and they're 3,000 feet below me, so that's neat. Anyway, we're gonna get busy. Set up camp. I brought my float tube. I got so much junk in my car. Look at this. It's loaded. Yikes. I got camp chairs. I got a big fire pit. I mean, I should have a fun night. I should have a really fun night. and I'll sleep right there. I moved a bunch of rocks away. Look at this. See, the ground was loaded with these little volcanic rocks that are a little pokey. So I went back and forth with my foot and I swept it out pretty nicely. I'm a little impressed with what I did here, but I'm excited to sleep right there. It looks like the only good place around to sleep, other than maybe, no, everything's pretty much up and down here. These mountains are different. They are different, but wow. How exciting, how exciting. Almost 3 o'clock p.m., so I need to get busy. Welcome home for the night, huh? Welcome home. We'll see you in a minute. All right, here we are, ready to launch, but I have to satisfy some other curiosities before I get out there. It looks so shallow, but I've seen little dimples. There are fish here. Yep, there goes one. Scared that guy. That was a decent wake. Yeah, left a pretty good wake right there. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, there's another one. And another. Okay, I see one right there. Okay, not tiny, not too small. I might even have some fish for our food. I brought a stove, I brought a pan. I got all sorts of stuff ready today. Now dinner tonight is going to be luxurious. I got a ribeye. But yeah, let's keep looking at this water here, because there's a spring right here flowing in. Got this nice, yep, there's a human. Hi, human. Look at this spring water coming in. Yeah, that is so cool. That is cooler than cool. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna launch. I'm trying to launch. It's very, very shallow. All right. Oh man, it might be really hard. Might be really hard to get out of here. Lots of weeds. Now, again, I'm not expecting amazing fish. I just expect fish that haven't seen a whole lot of people. Yeah, I got something chasing me right here. Right in front of me, look at it. Come and get it, buddy. Well, you didn't want the gulp? It's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed that you're wrong. He doesn't even know it's wrong. Yeah, that was a tiger slashing and swiping at my stuff. Well, there's a fish right below me. He's slashing at it. Oh, finally got a bite. There we go. Yeah. Come here, little tiger. It's not huge, but man, it's a healthy looking fish. Oh, nice. That's so cool. That's a male. Oh, a slimy male. Yeah, these are not the fish you want to keep, guys. These males that are dark, black belly. Look at that belly. That is so cool. Oops, there's one. Tail walking to me, that is awesome. I just switched to the 3-inch on a 3-inch on a 16th ounce head, and it appears to have already worked. We got another male. This one's kind of tall and pretty. Hooked him on the top of the snout. That's odd. Look at that. Look at that pretty fish. Beautiful. Tiger trout way out here. That is so cool. All right, I threw on the 3-inch and it's, oh, come and get it again. Come and do it again, why not? The last 2 casts that I've thrown out in front of these reeds has gotten me some like action without me even jigging it. But suddenly there's just a fish on. Come on. Oh, what happened to my, hey. See, that's a female. That's what we've been looking for. If we were to eat one, maybe tomorrow for lunch. I mean, I have fixins. I have my good fixins for trout. Got Parmesan, I got an egg, got a bowl. Look at this little fatty. Tall. Good dimensions on that little tiger. Thank you so much. Awesome. If I can get one more fish on this gulp before it totally falls apart. There's one. Another feisty male, I think. Yeah. Gotta splash my lens every time, right? That was another one on this gulp. Thanks so much. Here we go. That one just bit 3 times in a row. Hey, net shot. All right, that's cool. Hey, stop tail walking. You're already in the net. Must know this net. Female. Not bad, not bad. Thank you. Oh boy, just keep getting more and more. That's another male. Pretty. Come on in. Oh, this is fun. Hey, I'm not disappointed. I'm having a good time catching pretty fish that I never thought I'd catch. Ugh. Starting to get a little film on them. Oh, come on, kids. Bite it all the way. Oh, there it is. I look up and he's just swimming off with it in his mouth. Oh man, this is fun. I'm not trying to catch big fish here, but it's just so fun. Got another one right away. I mean, right away. Jeez. Well, there's no shortage of catching here. Come on. Oh, well, you got away. Cool. Whatever. There we go. Yeah. Another tiger. Come on. Yeah, I only expected tiger trout here, but if there are brookies, that'd be cool to find one. Or find a few, right? Sweet. Thank you. A lot of them have that slime on top of them. That the mucus is getting light in color. Almost like aquarium fish at Cabela's or something. Hey, look at that. Just caught that. Battery's dying. Hey, there's another one. Hey, it's one of the bigger ones. It's a little wider than the rest. Not bad. Lengthwise, it's not big, but hey, go. Awesome. Well, there we have it. I'm gonna leave my tube right there because that's where it gets nice and deep. There's a nice deep hole right out there. Good to know. But yeah, I'm gonna leave my tube there go back to camp and get changed. And yeah, I don't have too much time before that sun goes down, so I got to hurry up and get camp ready, start a fire and stuff. All right, look at that. Pretty sure this is for that. Shows a picture of it on there. I've never used this. Thanks, Mom. My mom bought me this a while back and haven't really had an opportunity to use it yet, so I'm kind of excited. Let's just test it. And we've got flame. We'll go and look for a place where I can set this down and do some cooking. There is a shortage of flat spots here. And that looks great. Looks pretty good. Oh, here it is. Look at the marbling on that bad boy. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't had a ribeye for a while because of that price. But this is a special day, special occasion. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this stuff. Oops. Do not litter, folks. Oh, lose that meat, Maxie. Gross. I don't normally cook like this when I'm camping. That is a solid inch thick, possibly more in spots. First thing I do is apply liberally, rub it in a little more, try to work it in into those fat seams, get it in there anywhere the meat wants to come apart a little bit. This is going to be ridiculously good. Get all the sides in there. Look at that, I got a little pool that I can use. That's enough of the Worcestershire sauce. I start with coarse things when I season meat. So here's my coarse ground pepper, black pepper that I ground into this bag myself. The coarse stuff first because it gives it an opportunity to stick to that Worcestershire sauce and the meat itself, so it doesn't bounce off once it's coated with the other stuff. Next we're gonna go garlic powder. These are all, oh, look at that. And don't be shy with it. It's garlic. It's the best. Don't be shy. And then this stuff. Don't be shy with this either. Look how thick this meat is. Yeah. I've seasoned my hood very nicely. And we're just going to squish it in a little bit. And we will turn it over and repeat all that. Usually I'd probably go a little less than that stuff, but I don't care right now. I'm just going to do it. Yeah. Got the pit pretty much ready. Got some more little twigs I can get set up. Once again, I got my chair. Got my chair set up. That's nice. And should be able to just chill here by the fire and have a good time. I don't think I'll fish anymore tonight. I mean, there's a chance, but I've got some other things in mind. Keep myself busy here at camp. What things do you say? Something like that. There we go. Got the get fiddle. I'm super set up in my tent. I've got my wife's pad below my pad and sleep system. I've also got a blanket right there. Wearing my new Uinta Life hoodie. Should we show you? Here we are. Got the new Uinta Life hoodie. Not bad at all. Let's see if you can see what it looks like from the back here. No guarantees you can, but it's a good hoodie. I like it. They gave me this new color. I'm pretty excited about it. Might as well get this cooking started. Shall we? I'd rather not do it in the dark, right? We're gonna get this going again. Yeah, we're getting hot. Nice. Now, as far as flame regulation goes, I'm kind of lost. Okay, coconut oil. Oh my. Yeah. This is the raw. Oh, I smell it. It's so good. Now, coconut goes better with pork than it does beef, but I figure I'm going to use this stuff anyway. I don't need a whole lot. Just enough to help with the pan here. I brought this because I thought I might be cooking a fish. Mm-hmm. Yes. Look at that. I usually use a grill to cook my steaks, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and turn that down a little. Oh man, oh man. And I have a nice, got a little paper plate for that. Once it's done, I'm going for a nice medium rare, maybe even a little more rare. And with the thickness of that steak, that might be what happens. Should I start my fire? Have a fire to sit and eat dinner next to. Crack open a cold one. It's just me out here. I'm not going anywhere. Stopped in Price and visited their special Monopoly store. If you don't know what I mean, don't worry about it. Okay, we're gonna flip this. Look at that. Oh man. Uh-oh. A light sear, huh? We're gonna go for a light sear. It's still nice and tender. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's very tender. Turn it down a little more. Look at that. I'm cooking a steak. That is a mean steak too. Oh, look at that. Prime. Oh, wow, we are tender. Look how tender that is. I'm barely touching it and it's just bloop, 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 bloop. All right, I think we're done. And even if we're not, I'm calling it. Oh man. Look how, no. I mean, it's so tender. Look at that, I'm just pulling it apart. That's how ribeyes are supposed to be. Super tender, wonderful meat. Looks a little beat up on that sear, but I don't really care. Okay, this is the tougher part. It's not tough at all, but although this isn't a terribly good cutting knife. Oh, you know, I do have a wonderful cutting knife. Oh, yeah, it's sharp. Okay, it's pretty rare in the middle, right in spots, but it's seared really tough. Wow. Not my best work, guys, but I'm excited to eat it. Yeah, not my best work, but I'll eat it. Oh, it's fantastic, though. I don't know if you can pick up on the color there. It's got plenty of color. So, this is what I really like to do camping. I was trying to remember to bring this last time I went camping with my wife, but we didn't bring it. You hear that? Oh yeah. You'll see me doing that out on the tube too. Sound familiar? I guess most people don't realize that the music you hear on my videos is actually me playing guitar. And I didn't realize that because I thought I made it pretty obvious. I thought it was obvious just from the recording quality and whatnot that this is a homebrew idea. But when I went with the 3 other YouTuber guys this year they were all like, "What? You do your own?" And I guess people didn't know that about me. What do you know? Let's get down to that sweet buttery drop D, huh? Oh, it's nice to look out at the lake. And here I am, playing guitar next to a soon-to-be fire. Next to a soon-to-be fire. This is what camping's all about. Just come out here and hang out, have a good time. Fished a little bit, cooked some good food. Oh man, that was good. Nice. Hopefully that picked up well. I'm not the greatest guitarist out there. In fact, I don't even know what I'm doing. I really don't. I kind of taught myself how to play. I had a lesson long ago when I was 14 with my cousin Andy and my cousin Aaron. Aaron and I took a lesson together from our cousin Andy, who was in a band. And most of the stuff I play for the videos, most of my recordings for the videos are just little snippets of much bigger songs. I got a lot of songs actually. I've been playing for like 30 something years. Bass and trout. If you're watching, this one's for you. This is the one that he said got stuck in his head. He couldn't believe this was me. That one sounds familiar, right? Minus the mess ups. Hey, it's my song. I can mess it up if I want, right? I got silly little names for them because I had to save them as something in my files so I could remember what they are and come back as a reference. So I had to save them for something. I'm like, okay, what's that make me think of? So that one's called Sunlight Joybright. Yep, pretty cool. This one is called Dusty Grounds. Dusty Grounds is actually just a slow beginning part to Healing Grounds, which someday you guys are going to hear the full song on that one, because that's a good one. Yeah, here we are, having a good time. Just sitting here. I've been playing guitar. Wow, it's so nice to play guitar next to a campfire. haven't played that one for a while. Yeah, my fingers hurt. Here we are, 100% in the tent. Ready for bed. Here we go. It's been a fun day. Oh my gosh. It's been such a cool day. This place is amazing. I'm going to take you guys for a little tour in the morning so you can see how cool this place really is. But anyway, it's after 11 now, so I'm pretty tired. And yeah, having a good night. Sweet dreams. We'll see you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Cool. Cool looking stuff. Wow. I think my phone's about to die. I should get that on the charger, huh? Well, I don't know that I slept great, but I didn't sleep terribly either. Time disappeared for a little while, and then I woke up cold. I had my blanket over my sleeping bag, and sometime during the night, it just slipped right off me. I'm not sure what I did, but whatever. Yeah, it was chilly, but it's not as cold as I thought it would be. It really isn't. I thought it'd be a lot colder than this. And we got some sunshine coming pretty soon. If you look up at the ridge there, yeah, sunshine be a coming. So yeah, I woke up, there were some weird noises. It was a whole bunch of birds flying down and landing on the lake. So that was neat. I didn't know what it was right away, but there were also some other noises. Like there's a big scree slope behind me. And I kept hearing that get shifted around a little bit. Something was walking around up there. And then something right in my camp this morning was panting. I'm like, all right, probably a coyote if I had to guess, but I wouldn't know. Maybe it was a raccoon, I don't know. But there was some there's some activity. Good morning. Sunlight just barely touched the water. It's been hiding over this ridge right here. Very cool. Nice looking stuff. Ooh. So I'm gonna go down and fish. I'm gonna try and catch some on the fly. Probably, because I know where the deeper water is. Maybe throw something out under an indicator, ice cream cone or something, and see what happens. This little spring. Now, I followed it up to the top and I watched it gurgle out. There's not a dense patch of vegetation all around it, so I'm thinking it's a piped in spring from somewhere else on this mountain, not too far away, probably this canyon over here. That's the best thing I could think of, because there's no vegetation. There's a spring not too far from here, just down the road, and it's loaded with vegetation. It's got aspens, it's got all sorts of trees, so kind of neat. That is cool though, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I like this spring anyway. It is nice, good water. Look, it's got watercress. It's got watercress in it. I don't think I'll get out on my tube again. I left all my stuff over here on the tube last night. The deep water's straight out from me right now, and it looked like it could be over 10 feet deep out there just out from me, about 30 feet, maybe a little more. All right, time's a wasting. Let's get some fishing. All right, try one of these little guys under an indicator about, I don't know, 3.5 feet. Just have to, there we go. All right. Well, they didn't like that splash, but they might like it after that. I think that's a tungsten, so it sinks really fast. Here comes a hit, I think. I got some chasers. I see them. I see them following it. Yeah, I've still got followers on it. They're just not eating it. They're not eating. Now I changed to a little orange scuddy looking thing. And I moved my indicator. Now I'm about 2 feet below the indicator, 2.5 maybe. Because it's shallow right here, but it drops off. So if I'm right off that edge and they see that, I'm hoping they come by and say hello. Still haven't caught a fish this morning, but I've only been casting a few times with this fly rod. Not doing great. You better want an orange scud. Hit it. Am I going to have to abandon the fly rod because I suck? Or do I change to an ice cream cone and try again? I put it right on top of it. Swam right off. I don't understand why. Oh, there's another fish right there. You see it? Come get it. Come get it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Eat it. No, you swam away. Eat it. Why you swim away? That was a true rejection right there. We're going to say no to that and switch to something else. Now we got an ice cream cone under that indicator. Ice cream cone, probably about 3 feet down, maybe a little more by a few inches. There we go. Hey, ice cream cone. Just as I was about to throw in the towel, huh? Look at that. Sweet. That's awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. Okay, come on. Beauty. That is so cool. Good location. Dunk it. Dunk that puppy. There we go. Excellent. Another beautiful male tiger. Come on. Beautiful. Nice. I'm gonna need to get that out. That'll do. Drop that indicator. Just tank it. Let's go. Oh, it was getting some action. Oh, and I'm getting some sage. Awesome. After these messages, we'll be right back. There's not a whole lot of backcast room here, but oh yeah, I turned my head and I was down. Oh shoot, I got a high stick. Yeah. A high stick so you don't have to look at my hands. There we go. This is awesome. Tons of fun. Oh my gosh. Is that a female? Or is it just a different type? I don't know. Anyway, bring it in. That's great. Nice. Dunk. Bloop, bloop. Do the thing. Where's the fish? Oh, there it is. There it is. Nice. This is what we like. Come here, buddy. I seem to have put a knot in my line. I believe it. Luckily, these fish aren't big enough to cause me problems with that, as far as I know. Yay! Another little tiger. Thanks, bud. Bye. Oh, okay. I think I'm done with this. I enjoy fly fishing, but I've caught some fish. I've had my fun. It's time to carry all this stuff back to the truck, start getting packed up, maybe make some breakfast. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. Thank you, fish. That was fun. Just wanted to highlight a few things about this campsite. Look at this. This is scrub oak that has matured. What a cool campsite. Big mature scrub oak that are turning into oak trees that are just going to keep going. We got big mature juniper. All the scrub. I'm parked next to a big awesome ponderosa. Another big juniper intertwined in some scrub. This massive fire pit. That's awesome. I'm cleaning those up, don't worry. And yeah, we're just taking everything down right now. There's the tent. This little area for a tent turned out to be quite nice. It's a little sloped, as I found out, but it's okay. Right by the water. That water. What a fun little place. And this is a big deal. I was so excited to see that this road actually led up to a beautiful campsite. I just knew it would, looking at the map. Even though it says the road ends right there, I knew there would be a spot right here for a campsite. Just felt it. And I was so satisfied to come in and see that. Just like, oh my gosh, look at that. It's perfect. It's perfect. What's really cool is this wall of vegetation holding back the scree. I did find a little way up. Kind of wanted to come in here and explore this a little. Not too far, but yeah. Just a whole bunch of this. It's volcanic. Wow. Such a cool place. Such a cool place. Wow. What a fun adventure. I'm gonna get back into my car now and just start driving home. I had such a good time. It was a really special trip. Being able to cross that off the list was a big deal to me, and it has been for a long time. I knew it would have to be a camp out, and this just happened to be the perfect time to do it, and it turns out to be the perfect time to do it. What a good time. Had the place to myself mostly. A couple people drove by, no big deal. But yeah, just hiking out of this cool canyon, taking a little tour of some of the stuff that is around here. But I think this tour is done. I think it's time to point my nose toward home and just run. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. I sure did. Thanks for letting me share this with you and all my little trips. Somebody's got to do it. Thanks again. Please like, subscribe, tune in next time.
Beefy.